Good morning, good morning. I just finished posting about another ACES award online. Nola is wanting attention. And I plan on reading more of my book. I do have work today, but that's it.
Get ready, because this is year 6 of daily vlogging.
So, I don't know if I will be asked back to work at AWP this year. I'm hoping I will be, because I have not been given any indication that I will not. Especially since before I, left for the second weekend of Jealousy, I was asked about doing the reception work, or checking people in and greeting people for when they were having their shows. And I said, I'm so sorry, I'm going to be out of town filming, so I can't. The only thing is, I'm no longer on the website anymore as staff, which is fine because I wasn't on the staff originally, I don't think, when I was just Saturday receptionist. I was only added when I was put as the administrative assistant. And then they kept me on there for a while, even when I was no longer administrative assistant. So I don't really know what that means, but I did just double check, and their classes have, their classes kind of change every year. So now their Saturday classes, though, start at 9:30 in the morning and don't end until 4. So I would totally be able to do that. I just would need to leave close to 4 because I would need to get back here to start my job at 5. My point being is that would be a really, really good paycheck additionally to have. And so I'm really hoping they want me back. I don't feel like I did anything wrong when I moved out. I was annoyed, but I don't feel like I was cold, or if I was, I feel like it was, I don't know, there wasn't any fights, there wasn't any, I don't understand what I would have done wrong. So I've already texted the person. So I did look up, classes don't start again until the 15th of August. So they had an open house though today. And so that's what made me think, I was like, wait, are classes starting even sooner? I should probably check on that. So I texted Lynn to be like, hey, I just kind of want to check in and see if you guys are going to want or need me for this upcoming year. Just want to make sure that I can get my schedule sorted out so that I can be there if/when you need me. Yeah, because that would be 7 hours. That would be an additional $105 every week, basically, which would be so incredibly helpful. So I'm really hoping they haven't just decided to do, no one, I don't think, they don't have anyone new on the thing that is, reception. Maya is still on there as receptionist, but if Maya is taking classes, if Maya is doing the company this year, that's on Saturday. So, she wouldn't be able to run the front desk, and oftentimes Ashlyn is doing choreography and stuff for them, so she couldn't do the front desk all the time, and Lynn is in classes with them and whatever, and I don't think, Costa's job is office stuff, so I don't really think he would do it, so I'm hoping, I just will be really bummed if not, because I was really counting on that, and I'm really hoping they would send me a message, telling me, basically, essentially, letting me go. If that was going to be the plan, now I know it's still 2 weeks until classes start. So that, I thought it was sooner. I don't know. But if she does come back and tell me, no, we won't need you. I don't know when they would have made that decision, but I would have appreciated knowing without me having to ask. Because then I will need to look for a second sort of job or whatever. I don't know. So I'm bummed to say that the crappy week has gotten crappier. Thankfully, not. because of a positive COVID test. I have just now received my second PCR negative test result. So now I truly do believe that miraculously I am negative, and I am floored in the best way. I am so thankful. I cannot believe that second booster shot is likely. I don't know, because I don't know how everyone else is faring. I haven't heard of any of the other cast members or crew members testing positive. I'm not sure, but that's none of my business. Because one was all it took. It would be different if it was like, oh, well, I wasn't in a scene with that person and then someone who I was, which actually, though, that would be okay because they wouldn't have been infectious until the day later. So that is thankfully not the crappy news. That is thankfully very, very good news. The bad news is I sent that text message today to my former employer at AWP. And I said, hey, I just want to check in, when or if you guys need me. And I have been told, this is me paraphrasing, I've been told that basically I have now been replaced by someone else who works for the company and has worked for the company, but she was working remotely all of last year. I never got to meet her. She is now going to be doing Saturday reception work on Saturdays, and but they want me to be their backup person. Yeah, they would like to be able to call me anywhere from a few days' notice to basically a moment's notice and ask if I can cover. And then I was basically compliment bombed, which for those of you who are not aware, that is actually a manipulative tactic. It's called love bombing. It's particularly seen in relationships, in romantic relationships, where the person who is being manipulated will be love bombed with compliments or with gifts or with kind words or with whatever, and trying to get the manipulated person to either forget about what has happened or what's been said or the person's behavior, the manipulator's behavior. So this is basically a real life work scenario of that. So I'm upset because I was counting on that money. That is what I assumed would be my income for, groceries and gas, basically, and stuff, because my normal job, all of that goes to the mortgage. So my freelance stuff here and there, that's great. But I was hoping for something, my other solid job would come back, and it's not. So now I don't know what I'm going to do there. But even more so than that is, these were people that I considered to be acquaintances and friends, not just my employer. And the fact that I feel like I have been shown such disrespect by this happening, had I not sent this text message, I don't even know when I would have been told. I don't know if they were ever going to tell me when classes were going to start. I don't know if they ever were going to even tell me that I didn't have the job anymore. To feel this way twice in the span of 2.5 months, both with what happened before I left where I was living before, and to have the person, what felt like, not care, not see the importance and how big of a deal it was that something of mine that was expensive had been ruined. And now to feel disrespected again by members of the same family. I'm not surprised, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm hurt, and I wish I wasn't hurt, because I already had the rose-tinted glasses taken off for the person who I used to live with. And now the rose-tinted glasses, which weren't even really, I was already annoyed with the way things were handled, before. But that was before I felt like I was blatantly disrespected and not appreciated as a, I guess now, former employee. Because as much as the money would be great, I feel like I should have the self-respect to be like, that was not okay that happened. So no, I will not be available at a moment's notice. I will not be available for you to contact because I was not shown the basic decency and respect that at the very least as an employee I should receive. But it doesn't change the fact at all that I was hopefully considered a friend beyond that. Didn't change that fact. So no, I will not be available for that. And that sucks because now I have to find something else for that additional income. Well, hopefully tomorrow will mark the end of the week from hell. Really thought we were looking up there. Fortunately, I think I might have already said this. Second PCR test did come back negative. I did say that, sorry. Very grateful for that. Very grateful for the pilot opportunity that's happened this week. I'm very excited for that. But the rest of it has just been pretty terrible. So let's hope, God, please, nothing drastically bad happens tomorrow, because I don't know how much more I can take without losing it in one way or another. I don't know what that would entail, but so close. Yes, I'm going to bed. Tomorrow, I get to go to church in the morning. Very glad. It's the last week of summer, so I'm glad I'll get to close it out with them. I'll be glad to see the team again. They're gonna ask for prayer requests. I'll be like, ding, hey, get ready to write a list, everyone, because goodness gracious, I'm just tired. I am emotionally tired of all the not great things that happened this week. So I'm really hoping that the week coming is an improvement of some sort. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.